If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Man, this shit so crazy to me. Within 1 year, I lost everything. My kids, my sanity, my family, my team. And to this day, I'm still taking losses. My sister girlfriend put CPS on me saying I beat Sugar and Clever up. Then my 14-year-old went to jail for fighting her mama. CPS opened a case on me and locked her up. Now I gotta go to Memphis. Then my baby mama passed away on my baby today, Finesse. She loved her mama so much. Her mama was very soft-spoken and sweet. So now I'm forced to step up, be a single parent, and fill those voids that Finesse gon' miss. Record label playing games, ain't on nothing, got a nigga stuck. I hate I ever signed to anybody. All I want is some money and peace. Then I got to deal with a nigga talking about checking in. Knowing goddamn well I ain't going. I'm just older now and got something to live for. Damn, when a nigga gonna catch a break? Finesse 2 has been trying to get physical custody of his 10-year-old daughter, Vanessa, ever since October 2025. When the child mother had lost her life or has died, again, I don't know how Finesse child's mother lost her life. I don't know if it was violent nature, health issues, drugs. I don't know. But what we do know is that Finesse 2 child's mother died. And once she died, the auntie took physical custody of his 10-year-old daughter. Now, ever since then, Finesse 2 has been trying to get his daughter. He wants his daughter in his custody or in his mother's custody. He don't care. He wants his child. Now, since the battle has been going back and forth, the auntie has been keeping the baby, right? And Finesse 2 is under the impression that the only reason why the auntie is keeping the baby is because the auntie is getting governmental assistance for keeping his child, right? Now, let me be 100 with y'all. I gotta be honest, right? For those of you who don't know, that type of stuff do go down in the hood. Like, a person would see a woman that is unfit, that is an unfit mother, and then they would grab the child. And once they grab the child, get the child under their custody, now they can reap the benefits of government assistance from that child. You see what I'm saying? So that's what he is proclaiming that is going on with his daughter. Even though he has taken a DNA test, right? Even though he has proof that this is his daughter, the auntie still has physical custody. Now, Finesse 2 has been honest about his relationship with his child's mother. He said that the baby was conceived during the time when he was pimping, right? And so therefore, being that he was pimping, I can only assume that he was pimping his child's mother. And look, even as distasteful as that is, that happens in the hood frequently. A guy will be pimping, you know what I'm saying, or so-called pimping, and then, you know, he having sex with his prostitutes, and the prostitute end up getting pregnant, and then there it is, we have a baby. Out of pimping and hoeing, right? We just got to keep it 100. He said it himself, that the relationship that he had with his child's mother was a pimp and hoe relationship. Therefore, there was not no real loving bond. However, the child mother, or, you know, I don't want to call her no prostitute. Rest in peace to that woman. But his child's mother, she had no problem with giving him the baby. Whenever he wanted to get the baby, she said, "Hey, come on, Finesse, come and get her." Her name is Finesse. You know, hey, come and get Finesse. It ain't no thing, right? But since she done died, now the auntie is saying that, "Hey, look, we want child support." And Finesse 2 is saying, wait a minute, hold on. I never even paid the mother child support. We had an agreement where I'd take care of my baby. We wouldn't put the government in it. And now you talking about some you want child support. And I am the biological father. Instead of, you know, requesting child support from me for taking care of my daughter, why don't you give my daughter to me, right? But the auntie is not relinquishing the baby. The auntie is not giving him the baby. And to some people, you will say, hey, why would the auntie want to give the child to a pimp? You see what I'm saying? So I kind of see where, the auntie could be coming from if she's coming from that standpoint. But at the end of the day, what he did in his life in the past, he's not doing that more. I can only assume he's a rapper, right? And he's a streamer. You know what I'm saying? He do YouTube, he do rap. He's an entertainer. You see what I'm saying? And not only that though, he got somebody that can take care of the baby. Should he not take care of the baby, then that's the child's grandmother. You see what I'm saying? But, I would have to think, and I only can assume, is Finesse 2 Tymes right? Is the family only holding the baby because of the benefits that they get, or is the family holding the baby because they really care for the child? Now, Finesse 2 Tymes has came out and said that his baby has a disability. Now, look, when a child has a disability, right? And somebody like the auntie is taking care of the child, that's more money, right? Because the child has a disability and they taking care of the child, that's more money. So Finesse 2 Tymes believe that the family is all about the money. They really don't care about the child. They only care about the money. And one of the reasons why he said that is because of the way that they are taking care of the child. He believes in his mind that he can take way better care of his child, whether she is with him or with the grandmama on his side, his mother. So he went to Instagram, and in true Finesse 2 Tymes fashion, he went off. Check it out.
The petition for custody.
Why do I have to petition?
You're not even on a fucking birth certificate. Are you fucking slow?
But I have had a blood test on her. I'm her biological father. It don't fucking matter. Just give me her. You want her disability check. You want her disability check. You want her disability check. You want child support from me. You want her disability. I know what you want. Okay, well, why you just won't give me my child?
That's not how it works.
Yes, the fuck it do. How else does it work, bitch? How the fuck does it work, bitch? I'm her dad. Just give me my child. That's not illegal. You didn't push her. You didn't push her. You want disability and child support. You ain't getting nothing. You're not getting nothing. And as long as she over there with you, and as long as she over there with, and as long as you are her sister. You are her, shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut up, bitch. I'm talking. Bitch, I'm talking. Listen, ho, I'm talking, bitch. You her sister. You her sister. You her sister. I didn't even have a problem getting my daughter from her mama. I didn't have a problem getting my daughter from Pooh. Why do I have a problem getting her from you? Okay then. Who is you to stop that, ho?
Somebody taking care of
Man, my baby bed on the floor, ho. What the you talking about taking care of her, bitch? My baby bed on the floor. What you talking about taking care of her, ho? Bitch, my baby TV sitting on a tote. My baby TV on a tote, ho. The you talking about taking care of her, ho? Man, bitch, you. Get the fuck, I'm through talking. I don't even want to talk. I don't even want to talk. Bye.
Hey, listen, right? Now, he done cussed this woman out. And I know a lot of y'all probably thinking to yourself like, man, I would have been hung up. Like, why she ain't hang up? Well, you got to understand something, y'all. We talking about Memphis. This right here is a Memphis argument, right? And what I mean by that is that in Memphis, look, man, that's how they talk. They cuss you out. And it don't even affect you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was arguing if somebody else was arguing from a different state or something, like, man, he called me out my name, or she called me, I'm hanging up. No, in Memphis, y'all go toe to toe with that. You know what I'm saying? Calling her, bitches and hitting hoes and all that ain't nothing. That's just like regular language. You know what I'm saying? This right here is a Memphis argument. And look, the only reason why I know this is because I was born in Memphis, but I was raised in Minneapolis. but just coming up with my uncles and my aunties and they friends and stuff. This right here is regular programming, right? Call it dysfunctional, disrespectful, whatever you want to call it. But after having an argument like that, they'll still be cool the next day, like ain't nothing even happened. Probably not even the next day, an hour later. You understand? This is a Memphis argument, right? This ain't no, all right, so now look, I got to be 100. Like, for those of you who know Finesse 2 times, listen, brother, the auntie is not wrong. And what I mean by that is that she is absolutely 100% right. Finesse 2 times, you got to understand something, brother. The auntie, she has legal and physical custody of that baby, right? Let's say if she do give Finesse to you and something happens to Finesse, the auntie is responsible for the baby. She responsible for your daughter right now. If anything happened to Finesse right now, the auntie is responsible. That's why she's saying, hey man, you got a petition. I just can't give you this baby because I'm held responsible for the baby. If I just give you the baby, then hey, if something happened, the court gonna be coming back to me. She's gonna be the one getting hit with child neglect and all that old type of stuff. So the auntie is 100% right. In order for you to get custody of your child, you have to file a petition in the courts. Now, to you, okay, cool. This my daughter. Yes, it is. But Finesse 2 times, and any brother that's going through this, I'm gonna give y'all the game. Being that the auntie has the child, that means that a judge, okay, a judge in the court of law in Shelby County, down there in Memphis, Tennessee, gave her the legal right, physical and legal custody of that child. And y'all might say, well, how could a judge do that? Because at the time when the mother transitioned, Finesse 2 times couldn't have shown up to the court and say, hey, listen, I be the baby daddy. You see? Because then the court would have said, oh, whoa, hold on, auntie, wait, the father is here. You got any proof, sir? Yeah, I got my DNA proof. Oh, okay then. And this is who you is? Yes. It would have been done with. But since he didn't show up to court and the auntie did, the judge has granted her legal and physical custody of that baby. And the only way, all that arguing, all that, the only way that he's going to get legal, full physical and legal custody of his child, he's going to have to petition the court and say, hey, listen, I am the father. I have DNA proof proving that I am the father. Okay? Now, once the judge take that DNA and look and see and say, okay, wait a minute, hold on. And they test it, the court can say, okay, well, he has proven to be the father. Now, sir, what do you want to do? Because we gave her legal and physical custody. I want legal and physical custody of my child. I'm able to take care of her. I have a home. These are my financial records. I have never beaten on my child. I don't have no, touching on kids or none of that type of stuff in the background. None of that. I have other children that are well taken care of. I am a provider. Now, once he proved all that, then the judge would say, hey, well, look, we're going to snatch legal and physical custody from the auntie, and we're going to give it to the rightful father. That's how it go. It don't go no other way. Look, let me give you brothers some game. When it comes to children, when you have a child, understand something. You have to prove your parentage. You do. Even though you could say, hey, man, we laid down together and, man, we made this baby. You understand what I'm saying? You still have to prove your parentage because the court don't know. Your child, the woman that you made love lotion with and had a baby with, could have been making love lotion with somebody else before you. And it could be they baby. You see what I'm saying? So no, the court needs proof of your parentage. They know the mother is the baby. They know the mother is the child's mother. They understand that the mother gave birth to the baby. So right off the top, being that the baby done came out of her womb, she gets legal and physical custody just like that. But you, as the father, you had to prove it. Yeah, you got to prove it. And so once you come and you prove it, then you can say, hey, that's my baby. Let me get that. Or if you got a child's mother that's acting a fool with your child and saying you can't see the baby and all that, you go to the court and you prove that you are the child's father. DNA, they run the test, they look at it, it's proof. Then you can say, hey, look, check this out. She been tripping. She been denying me my parenting time. So I would like 50-50 custody. I would like 50% physical custody. I would like 50% legal custody of my child. And as long as you ain't got no crap in your background touching on kids, kidnappings, and all that old crazy stuff, the court gonna grant you your parentage. They gonna grant you your 50% legal. They gonna grant you your 50% custody. And that way, she can't trip. Your child's mother, she can't, no, I don't want you to see the baby. She can't do none of that because a court order would come out and the order is the law. She can go to jail for doing that. Yeah, she can go to jail for not allowing you to see your kids. And that's vice versa. If a brother acting crazy, sisters, with the babies and stuff like that, because you done went through something, and now he got the babies, and now you done get yourself together, and he talking about, I don't want you to see the kids. You can do the same thing. But it's all through the courts. All that old, hey, you gon', hey, look, that's not gonna get it. That's not gonna get it. So the auntie is 100% right. You have to file that petition. So if you want custody of your child Finesse 2 times, you're going to have to file that petition. And you can do it yourself. It's simple. You don't have to hire a lawyer to do that. All you got to, matter of fact, have Suge do it. Tell Suge to sit down, go on the laptop or the computer and put that paperwork together. And say, hey, baby, what you want me to put in here, before we can file these paperwork? And boom, there you go. All you got to do is shoot it to the court. And you in there. Now, look. I would advise, right, anybody, I'm talking about men and women, if you're going through something like this, all that arguing, that's not going to get you nowhere. Be calm, be cool, be collected, be peaceful, and just say, hey, you know what, it's going to take a little time, but I'll see you in court, And in these days and times, when men are coming to the court saying, hey, look, I am the father. I can prove that I am the father. By law, the court got to listen to you. All that old child support stuff and all that, hey, look, that is what it is. You should be taking care of your kids anyway. But just so happen that if you worried about, man, if I go, and say I'm the father, they going to hit me with child support. Why you worried about something like that? That's your baby. You should be wanting to take care of your kids. But the cold-blooded part about when you got 50-50, things change. When you got 50 legal custody, when you got legal custody, you got 50% legal custody, things change. If your child's mother is making more money than you, she gonna end up paying you child support. If you making more money than her, you gonna end up paying her child support. But it's not gonna be as much as if you are not on the record documented as the child's father. If it's not going to be that much if you got the physical custody and the legal custody. So, but when you got a child and they know that you the child's father and you ain't got no custody, you ain't got no legal custody, you ain't got no physical custody, that's why your prices, that's why your child support is so high. Because to the court, you're not taking care of the child. You just a sperm donor. That's it. To the court, okay, he the father, okay, we're going to hit him with child support. He has no legal custody, nope. He has no physical custody, nope. So he just don't care about the child. So, hey, look, this how much you owe. But when you go in that courtroom and they say, wait a minute, hold on, he got legal custody, physical custody. So that means that he got time with this baby. They got split physical time with the baby. Oh, yeah, things change. Yeah, you're going to pay child support, but it ain't going to be as much as if you ain't on the if you ain't on the books, if you ain't on the legal documents with that 50-50. So I encourage all you brothers, hey man, go get your 50-50. I encourage all you sisters, go get your 50-50. Because if you don't, you're gonna be going through stuff like this. This is hood educated, not lame related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.